Nate, shut up. Coming from the Caveman Studios in Buffalo, New York. Welcome to Caveman Corner with your host, Jeff.
Captain Caveman!
Thanks.
Click subscribe and the bell. Do it now!
Damn.
That might be the best Caveman's Corner open ever. Nate, shut up!
Did you hear him screaming?
No, I didn't hear him. I heard you yelling. No.
Oh, he was screaming. He playing the game upstairs. He was screaming.
Oh man, that's so funny. I'm sorry, fans. We have advertised that we're gonna have Angel Manfredy on. Awesome boxer. Stop Gatto. He fought the best of the best. Five title fights, lost all five, but super great boxer. We're looking forward to having him on. We were unable to get him on due to some technical difficulties. So Ray rescheduled him. He's going to do it Monday. We didn't want to interfere with the pay-per-view tonight. We're going to lose some viewership, and Ray's got some shit to do. So we were unable to get him on tonight. He's going to figure it out. Some of these older boxer guys are a little bit slower with technology, so we're going to have to walk him through how to make this process work. It's really not that difficult sometimes, but he does have an Apple phone, so we have to.
It depends. Apple's the computers. I can't mess with that. So.
I don't know. Like, we've had no other problems with Apple phones, but I do want to pump out our podcast that we're going to have tomorrow. Tomorrow we will for sure have the K4 Out of Luck main event. We have John Doyle and Javier Torres. They're going to be on together. And, man, that is going to be a banger fight. And hopefully it's a banger podcast as well, since we took the time to put it together. If you are going to go to Caveman's Corner, or if you are going to go to the K4 Fighting Out of Luck Saturday, March 18th, please use promo code K4 Caveman's Corner. And that will give us credit for the ticket sales, which means we can give more money to the fighters. Right, so that's our goal, to be able to keep giving money to the fighters. Last time I had to give $400 out of my pocket, which it's not so bad. Like, I don't mind doing it, but it's more than I get paid. So I want to make sure that I, at least break even. Would be pretty
right.
good.
And then Monday I'm gonna have Ruben Roundstone.
Nice. Oh, that's the guy that he got stabbed, right, a bunch of times.
Yeah, he got shot on shot, drugs. And come back to whoop ass in MMA. So I believe we're gonna do bare knuckle fighting. So I will talk to him on Monday.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna be busy on Monday.
We got the UFC on now, and I'm actually watching it as we're speaking. So we'll make this one as quick as possible. We just wanted to plug the podcast that we're gonna have over the next couple of days. Ray's gonna do a couple solo, man. So hopefully that works out pretty good for Ray. Sometimes it's a little bit quiet, but when I shut up, Ray actually talks really good, man. He's an awesome guy, and a lot of the podcast is like because of Ray. And I know I take up a lot of it. I like to have a lot of attention on me, but Ray's a hell of a guy, and I like to listen to you talk. You talk so much when we're off air, and then I never let you talk.
But look at, man, Caveman Corner. We're gonna have some great guests in the future. I'm setting it up, and we should have a good podcast.
We're gonna have another. We're gonna have to sleep on the couch podcast coming soon too. Ray's getting some of those stripper football player girls.
Yeah, lingerie football.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna get us a lingerie fighter girl too.
I've seen that, but I don't know if it's real fight. I think it's like more professional wrestling type of.
I think it's more like professional porn, but like you can still get one on.
You know what? I was trying to, but I believe in their contract they can't get interviewed by outside I guess podcasts. They got their own podcast, the promotion. I gotta look into that though. I'd definitely like to have one on here.
That sounds like some Twitter talk. That sounds like some Twitter bullshit coming out your mouth right now.
Listen, man, listen. If I get one on the podcast, I promise I'll behave.
You don't have to make that promise. I just want to see you interact. That would be great. We should get Bikini Girl back on to see finishing it in her bikini.
Yeah, I got that bikini made for her already.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta
Good.
get her back
Good.
on here.
Yeah. I forgot all about that till we were just talking about the LFA, and that made me think about the lingerie football league, which made me think about Bikini Girl. Like it just all kind of went back together. Getting a little old and senile now that we're getting close to really close to episode 200 now.
Right?
Man, we have to have an old reminiscent podcast where it's just the two of us talking and no one else is going to watch. Anyways, let's get to our picks for UFC 298, which I'm sure Ray's going to legally stream. The prelims are going on right now, but we're still going to get into the fights. Right now, Nakamura is fighting Vera. They're in a leg entanglement. Vera's looking to finish the heel hook or maybe toe hold now. But let's go into the main event. So we're Amanda Lemos is taking on Mackenzie Dern. Last minute fight for Mackenzie Dern. She was crying about what Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier was saying about her in her last fight. What do you think about this fight?
Oh man, what did Joe Rogan say?
I don't know. They said that she looked like a high school, like someone fighting in a schoolyard.
Oh, yeah, I would
Like
cry too
her
if they said
stand
that.
up. Like her stand up's not that good. Like it's fair.
Well, I'm a fan of world balance fighters. So
Mhm.
who's she fighting again?
She's fighting Amanda Lemos. That dark. She got like white silver hair, and she is a freaking savage from Brazil.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking
Savage
about.
striker.
I'm gonna go with Amanda.
Yeah, you going
Yeah.
Amanda Lemos?
Yep.
Okay. I agree with that. She's number 3. Mackenzie Dern's number 7, taking a short notice, but she needs a win, man. Like I love Mackenzie Dern, and I hope she's able to pull this one out. You have to go with Lemo. She's a betting favorite, minus 135. Mackenzie Dern's a plus 114. If you're gonna start a parlay, I would not start your parlay with betting on Mackenzie Dern. Next off, we have Anthony Hernandez against Roman Kopylov. I'm not sure who Kopylov is. I know Hernandez is pretty savage. He's minus 245, and the Russian's plus 200. But it's hard to bet against those Russian dudes.
Oh yeah, I would never bet against. I would never bet against a Russian.
Yeah, so you're going Russian?
Yep, I'm going Team Russian.
I'm going Hernandez. I'm going to take the U.S. Then we got Merab Dervishali versus Henry Cejudo. My boy Henry Cejudo. Who you got in that one?
I'm gonna go with Henderson.
You going Cejudo?
Yep.
Merab trains with Pat, so I got to pick Merab. Plus, I think Merab's younger and he's going to win. So we've got some differences already. I got Merab and Hernandez. You got the Russian and Cejudo. Next up is Jeff Neal. He is taking on Ian Gary.
Oh yeah, so
who some people call the Cuck.
Oh man, that Irish boy. So he turned with McGregor. I'm looking at the picture right now, Caveman.
Travis Ruvolo. He is not fighting on this K4. He's going to still be medically suspended. Sorry, Chris. He will be on the next show for sure. And they're also doing an Art of Combat. We'll be down calling that show as well. And I'm sure he'll be on that card. Travis is one of the toughest dudes in K4 for sure. Trexler, man, Trexler just had a great night. Caught him clean.
Yeah. Trexler is a beast.
Yeah. So who got Neil?
Travis as well. I'm gonna go. They say never bet on the white guy, so I'm gonna go with Neil.
I'm gonna go with the Cuck. So we're completely opposed to each other so far. So hopefully someone's writing us down, and we'll have to go over this tomorrow when we do our show. All right. Next up, we got Robert Whitaker against Paulo Hot Cup Costa.
Damn. I'm gonna have to go with Whitaker on this one.
Yeah. Oh man, I think Whitaker's gonna win too. But just so I can be completely opposed to you, I'm gonna go against all my knowledge and I'm going to pick Paulo Costa. Hopefully, he doesn't injury withdraw from this fight. Like, it's still hours away, so it could still happen. He could still pull out.
Oh,
His pull-out game's so strong, he's never going to have a child for sure. Not like Ian Gary. Oh, man. And then we have the main event of the evening. We have Volkanovski against Ilia Topuria. How do you see this one, Ray?
Oh man, it's gonna be a battle. I'm gonna have to go with Topuria.
Yeah, Ilia Topuria.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against my better judgment since you picked Topuria. I'm gonna go with Volkanovski. I think Volkanovski is a 1,000% better fighter. Hey, thanks, Phil. Phil's watching on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and do all the jazz. Click the bell. Do it now. Right, all that stuff. I agree with Volk 100%. I think Volk is a better fighter, but he's coming off back-to-back losses against, Russian. I'm not even pronounce his name horribly right now. I'm high on Rockstar here, or Monster. Monster. Support Pat Mix. Drink Monster, not Rockstar. Love K4 Travel from all we watch people, and River Oaks is a great place. Thanks for the info. Yeah, no problem, Chris. We'd love to have you, man. K4 is one of the best promotions around. They take care of us. Promoter Keith Ferrant does an awesome job matching the fights. Always super competitive. Remember, if you are going to the K4 Fighting Out of Luck on the March 16th, make sure you put promo code K4 Caveman's Corner so we can give money away. And it's expensive buying Mike and Ike's and giving them away. Sorry, Phil.
The last box we had blood on it.
Yeah, it did. I had blood all over it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Volk got knocked out horribly not too long ago, and I think that's going to play a huge factor in this fight. I think if he can eat shots from Topuria, he's clearly a better fighter. I think he's a better wrestler. I think he's a more skilled striker. I think their powers about equal. So I would normally go 1,000% Volkanovski. I was a little bit worried about this fight. I wouldn't want to bet this fight. This is a tough one to bet, really.
Right.
You got a couple pretty easy bets, like in Whitaker and Gary. Marab, I think, is a huge favorite, but Cejudo might be a live underdog in that one. I think that's probably the best best pick of the night of the people I know. Because I don't know Kopilov. He's a plus 200 though. Mackenzie Dern's like that fight's too close to call. You're not going to make any real money on that unless you put it in a parlay. But I think Henry Cejudo's our pick of the night. If you're going to bet on someone for the odds, I would pick on him. He's probably the highest chance of winning underdog on the card.
Nice.
Yeah. And we don't want to take this one too long. It's not going to be an official podcast or anything. We just wanted to jump on since Angel was having technical difficulties. We don't want to we don't want our fans to think that we're not coming through for them. We used to do that a lot back in the day because we used to have a little bit less access to technology.
Right.
And actually, we've lost whole podcasts that we've done on due to technology as well. So we understand Angel's dilemma. But I want to let you guys know we're going to have him. Ray's going to do it Monday, and he's a cool guy. And we were just talking to him on the phone. It's not like he's not talking with us. But
Right.
we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back Monday. We got a lot of podcasts coming up. Yeah, dude. Thank you, Chris. We love all the fans too, for sure. And,
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, it's great to have all the fan support that we get for K4. You got anything to plug or sell or do anything, Ray?
You know what? Look at Overkill shirt. Rest up, Aaron, and come back to K4 soon when you're ready.
Yeah. So there's some rumblings that we were a little bit unfair in our calling of the fights. That we were a little biased for Mr. Aaron Klein in K4 broadcast. How do you feel about that, Ray?
I don't think we was biased. We like both fighters. Mason was on top, and Aaron's, is on the bottom looking for submissions, and we talk about it. I actually like, what would you do if you was in a position, and it's just educational stuff.
Mhm.
It's not. We love both of these fighters, so
I would say that of all the fights that we may be biased for, I don't think we were biased, but I was definitely biased in the Derek Patterson fight because I train Derek every day. It's very difficult not to be. I think I called the fight fairly, but I definitely called I spun the story towards Derek's favor, and it's hard not to do that when you're so emotionally invested in him. It's like if your best friend was fighting, like I train this guy every day, I work with him every day. I know what he goes through. I felt so terrible for him for the gloves last time. Like
yeah.
it was a win that he needed to get. So I do apologize.
And let's make it
For all
clear,
the
Derek dominated that fight.
Yeah, Derek. I thought Derek won that fight. I thought, and he definitely dominated Cho's fight. He won all three scorecards. So,
Right.
and he still lost the fight, which is terrible. And this is one of the reasons why I was rooting for him so much, man. We get emotionally invested in these fighters. We have them on the podcast. We hear their stories. Like it's tough. Like we had Mason Lewis on, we had Aaron Klein on, we had them
Yep.
on together. Like we
Yeah.
love all these fighters, and
Yeah.
like it's a passion of love. Like we don't make enough money to be like take our emotions out of this. Like we do this for the love of the sport and for the love of
Yep.
these athletes. So our biases are going to come through sometimes, and sometimes like we talk to guys and they're real asshole. Like not really so much in K4, but there's times that there's people we don't like too, and
We gotta
like
we gotta call the fight fair and square.
yeah, like those 765. No, I'm just
Yeah.
they're it looks like 765 is going to be back strong for the next
Oh
show.
yeah. What
I
we
heard
got? We
some
got.
normal. We can't say that they're not released
Oh,
yet.
okay. Okay.
But I hear 765 is coming back strong for the next shows, and yeah, it's all passion, dude. Like we love these guys. Like I
Yo,
give money out of my own pocket. Like that's
right.
how much I love these guys.
Listen. Me and Caveman, we love all the fighters.
Ray takes them out for
We,
pizza after the fights. Like
we respect them. Like Aaron Klein and Mason Lewis are my favorite. One of my, they my favorite fighters. I got a list of favorite fighters from K4. I love them all.
yeah, Mason's gonna be something special.
Yep.
Aaron Klein's very good too. And then
Aaron will come back stronger than ever, I believe.
yeah, and man, does K4 have some awesome fights. We got the Doyle fight. We got the Walker fight. We got I forgot which ones are released to the public, so I'm not gonna continue to go on until I see.
I just want to say this, Caveman.
I'll go look at the K4 cage and talk from there.
I just want to say this. I just gonna say one thing. To Keith Ferrant, I would like to see Toronto versus New York City.
Oh, that would be awesome. All right, so we have Nick Walker. He is taking on Mike Frezza, another Gregorio gym guy, and that's going to be an awesome. Another New York City 716 fight. We have Alex Martel's taking on Manuel Bell. That's going to be a good fight. This is a fight that was supposed to happen, and Bell didn't have his blood work done, so that fight got scrapped. And then he ended up fighting David Harrison, who made his impressive K4 debut. He's been fighting on the circuit, and now he's taking on Exxon Dervishali, and they're going to fight for the 185-pound Muay Thai belt. And obviously, we got Torres and Doyle for the main event.
Yep.
And those are the only fights that are released to the public. So those are the only ones we can talk about.
Torres is pumped up for the fights game, and he can't wait to get in there and throw down.
I don't even know most of them to come out and talk to my boys, take pictures of them. Got two hooked for yeah, dude. Like keep coming, man. So we're right down ringside, man. If you can make it down before the show starts, come take a picture of me and Ray, dude. We'd love to meet the fans. We love to interact with them. We met Malnua last time, Aaron Klein's friend or whatever. Like we love to meet the fans, dude. We love to interact with you. So please come on down and say hello to us. And the guy smoking weed, that's Ben. That's not us. All right. The only thing I have to plug is Integrity Martial Arts. Make sure you check us out. We're no longer open on Saturdays. We're moving our Saturday classes to Wednesday, and we're gonna run seminars, and we get all kinds of fights coming up on Saturdays. So I keep having to cancel classes for the fights. So I decided to just move the day instead of cancel classes all the time.
Right,
And I'm gonna try and pick in seminars and stuff. And okay, man, for sure. We're also gonna be at Art of Combat. Travis will be fighting there. I'm almost positive because that's his home gym. So
right.
we'll see you there. We'll be there commentating that one as well, and it might
Yep.
even be closer to you. Oh no, another ankle lock. Vera's got the heel hook. Oh, he lost it. He's almost got it again. He can't clear. He can't make ankle heel exposure. I'm watching a fight thing. Corey Pfeiffer's a man.
That's
Corey
another
Pfeiffer.
tough guy there. Another tough dude, man.
He's got some dynamite in those hands, man. But we got to get his wrestling up to par. He should definitely come and train over in entirety once. Oh, one more thing. We are gonna. It looks like Monk Fu is gonna be at Integrity March 16th. We'll be pumping that on the podcast as well. Come train with Mr. Miyagi. I'm not sure what he's gonna be teaching yet. We're gonna get with him. We're gonna give him gas money and pay him to teach a couple classes, and then we're gonna give him tickets to K4 or a ticket because I'm buying the tickets too. Man, that K4 is gonna be expensive. We don't cash in on some K4 Caveman's Corner ticket sales. So please, when you purchase your tickets, promo code K4 Caveman's Corner. Hook me up because I'm dropping some cash on this one.
Now, is this going to work for the pay-per-view too?
I don't know. We should talk to Keith.
Come on, K-Man. You're supposed to be on that.
Yeah, I should be on that. We never had a promo code. I never really cared before, to be honest with you. It never did anything for us, so I just like pump the fighters. And obviously, we always pump the pay-per-view. K4 Fighting, what was it K4 Fighting? Hang on, I'll make sure I get the right address.
To all my New York City people, to my New Jersey people, to my Florida, to my Philadelphia people, go get the pay-per-views. I believe $24.
Is it 24?
I believe so, like 24. I could be wrong, like 22, 24 or something like that.
I will look it up because
last time I checked it.
I'm going to look it up right now. It is at K4Fighting.tv is the only place to get the legitimate pay-per-view. And then I'll look at the price right now because I don't really know. I should know all this. I was not prepped to do this because we were going to have a podcast about something else totally, but that's okay.
Yep.
March 16th, 6 o'clock, buy pay-per-view now. The pay-per-view is $24.99. Good for 30 days. You can stream it, unlimited replay. You can hear our beautiful commentary. Sean Doe versus Xavier Torres. David Harrison versus Exxon Dervisholi. They have one announced on here that they didn't announce yet. Nick Walker versus Mike Frezza and Cameron Johnson versus Brian Cox, the rematch. I'm so excited to see. That fight started out so good until we had that shot after the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Christine Curtis, shout out that girl. She did man, that girl that she fought was a savage. She was tough, but man, Alyssa
Curtis is tough, man.
Bacardi Parati is one savage young lady. I don't think anyone will look much different against her. I can't wait to see Christine in the cage again. But
yeah, I can't wait to see her. Curtis, she's definitely tough. She took some shots. She kept standing. She kept coming. So you gotta give her props for that.
Man, that Alyssa girl is a savage. Hey Ray, do you I gotta talk to you offline. I gotta ask you something.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna be out here, guys. Thank you very much. Always support Caveman's Corner. Like and subscribe and everything else, all that jazz. You know the deal by now. This is 25 minutes. We meant to do like 5. Listen, just definitely a beast. We thought she was gonna get whooped way more than she did.
Yeah, she's a beast for sure, man. She's tough.
Yeah. Man, that girl.
Hey, a lot of people don't got balls to get in the cage and fight.
No.
you know, when you get if you man, you go in the cage and fight, even though like some people just go in there and don't train, but you know, you gotta be tough to get in the cage. You gotta have some balls to get in there and fight.
Yeah. Or
Got that.
I'm not sure that we should be saying that about her, but
Oh. I'm talking about fighters in general that goes in there, you know.
yeah. Uh-huh. I think boxing's a little bit harder. It's a little bit more restrictive.
Hey Chris, I'm gonna try to get Angel Manfredy on Monday. We're gonna do that over. So check that out, all right?
Yeah, you'll love that man.
You'll like that.
Freddy's
We get boxers in here, we get James Tony. I'm gonna work on getting some more boxers in the future for the show. You'll definitely need to check that out.
All right, man. We're out of here. Talk to you later,
Peace.
guys. Peace.